Hello guys, welcome to the next part in percentages, that is comparison based problems. So in this we'll discuss how the comparisons happen between two different quantities or two different companies, two different values, all those things. So let's start with some basic questions. 50 is what percentage of 80? In addition, find 80 is what percentage of 50? One thing we need to understand, percentage is always solved in only one direction. If I have 100 rupees, that 100 rupees increased by 50%, it will become 150. Okay. The same 150 decreased by 50%, I will not come back to 100, I will come to 75. Because the base values are different. Here the base value is 100, here the base value is 150. You are increasing on 100, decreasing on 150. That is one very important thing we need to remember from comparisons point of view. On what value it is happening, what is the comparison factor, what is that which is the initial value which is getting increased or decreased. Perfect. Now let's see. 50 is what percentage of 80? 50 is what percent of 80? Whatever comes after of or than or the initial value should come in the denominator. We want percentage. We are multiplying with 100. 50 by 80 into 100, which will be equal to, this zeros gets cancelled. 1 by 8 is 12.5. 5 by 8, which is 4 plus 1 by 8. 50 plus 12.5. 62.5%. This is how we should calculate. Don't cancel with 2 and 4. Next. A's salary is 80% of B's salary. Find what percentage of A's salary is B's salary. There is no actual value in the question. There is no actual value in the options. Assume whatever you want. A equal to 80% of B. Let us say B value equal to 100 rupees. Then A value is equal to 80. Next, B is what percent of A? Of A. B is 100. We want percentage multiplied with 100. Which will be 5 by 4. 4, 25. 25 5s, 125. Option 2. Next. Ram's salary is 90% of Shyam. Ram equal to 90% of Shyam. Let Shyam equal to 100 rupees. So Ram will be equal to 90 rupees. Now reverse. Of Ram. Whatever is after of should come in the denominator. So 100 by 90 into 100. This gets cancelled. 1 by 9 extra. 9 plus 1 by 9. 1 by 9 is the extra part. 1 by 9 is 11.11%. Next one. A's salary is 80% of B. Okay. A's salary equal to 80% of B. Whereas B's salary is equal to 80% of C. What percentage of A's salary is C's salary? Of A. Whatever is after of should come in the denominator. Of A, C into 100. This is what we need to calculate. Let us start the problem with assuming this is 100. Then B value will be equal to 80% of 100. This gets cancelled, which is equal to 80. Okay, if B is 80, A value will be equal to 80% of 80. This gets cancelled, 64. Substitute the values. C is 100 by 64. We want percentage multiplied with 100. First thing, numerator is more than denominator. Answer should be more than 100%. Because this will be 36 plus 64 by 64. Right. This will be 100% plus something. Now this plus something is more than half. If it is half, that is 32. This is more than half. So answer should be 156. Not 140 because it is more than half. Not 160 because it is not very much more, it is just slightly more, 4 units more. Next one. If A is 37.5% less than B, A is equal to 37.5% less than B's value. What percentage is B more than A? Standard way, I can assume B is 100, A will be equal to, if it is 40 less, 60, 62.5. But the problem is, if you are calculating in reverse, by what percentage is B more than A? B is 37.5 more than A's value. I want percentage multiplied with 100. If you know 12.5 threes and 12.5 fives, then 5 and 20, 3 into 20, 60%, we can mark the answer. The problem is, if you can't cancel over here and if you get afraid, that is in decimals. So what we need to do is, what we can do is the other way. A and B are there, 37.5 less than B. Let us take B, this is 3 by 8, right? So let's take an 8 multiple. If B value is 800, A value is 3 by 8 less than B, that is 500. Now B is how much more than A? B is 300 more than A's value. I want percentage multiplied with 100, which is 60%. This is what we need to be careful. Some numbers 100 is easy, some numbers 800 is easy, some numbers 900 is easy. Which number you assume to calculate is the important part that decides in the exam. If it is some 16.66, you are writing 83.33, the whole thing gets complicated if you don't know how to cancel the numbers with decimals. This is not difficult for me because I know 12.55s and 12.53s. If you don't know 12.5 table, what will happen? That is why you need to be careful when we are assuming the value. The assuming value is the important task in the question. Okay? So pause the video. Try to solve this one. This is an application of whatever we learnt in comparisons. As I already told you, comparisons is the starting part for your data interpretation. So before we move into the data interpretation chapter, I just want you to have a glimpse of what can happen there. Okay, so pause the video, take somewhere around 3 questions are there, take some 6 minutes and try to solve the problem. And then we'll continue with what is happening in this session. Let's see how to solve this one. Consider the following data of breakup of exports of services. Exports of service across 4 sectors. All the values are in crores. They are talking about travel, transportation, labor and insurance for different months: Jan, Feb, March, April and May. Which means 0.9 in Jan in travel is 0.9 crores of services from travel are done in January. So let's look at the first one. Over the period Jan to May, which of the 4 services, travel, transportation, labor and insurance, has shown the least percentage growth in their exports? Over the period Jan to May, which one showed the least percentage growth? So Jan being the initial value and May being the final value. For travel, that is option 1, 0.9 to 2.0. So there is a change of 1.1 on 0.9. We want percentage, so multiplied with 100. Option 2, transportation, 1.1 to 1.6. So 0.5 by 1.1 into 100. Third one, that is labor, 0.6 to 1.8, which is 1.2 by 0.6 into 100. Fourth one, that is for insurance, 2.0 to 2.6, which is 0.6 by 2.0. We want percentage multiplied with 100. We want least percentage growth. So least happening. Where is that least happening? If the numerator is more than denominator, answer is more than 100%. This is not the least. And 1.2, so this is also not the least. And transportation and insurance, none of the 2 values have same. So this is also not the answer. So either transportation or insurance should be the answer. What do I have for transportation? That is 0.5 by 1.1. into 100. Instead of 0.5, if it is 0.55, can I say it is exactly 50%? But now it is 0.5 only. So answer should be close to 50% and less than 50%. Okay. For insurance, 0.6 by 2.0. We want percentage, so into 100. So instead of 0.6, if we are having 0.5, 0.5 by 2.0, which is 1 by 4. So answer will be 25%. But now it is 0.6. So answer should be close to 25% and more than 25%. So which one is least? Insurance is the least value. Clear? Next one. What is the growth rate of the total exports of all the 4 sectors considered together in the time period February to April? Growth rate, how much increase? Rate is always percentage. How much increase happening February to April? So first find out the total value of February, total value of April. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep this point to point 1 here and point 1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Feb total value is 4.4. Next, April total value will be 2 plus 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. How much increase happened from here to here? There is an increase of 4.1 on 4.4 into 100. Why on 4.4? Feb to April. So we are starting with Feb value. Okay. Now pause the calculation over here. Understand, for example, if I got 540 marks out of 600 marks, what is the percentage? 90%. We all got 540. So 90%. If I am having 630 on 700, this will also be 90. If I am having 720 by 800, now if you observe, your brain is working faster. This is also 90. If I am having 810 by 900, this is also 90. If I am having 900 by 1000, this is also 90. Why is it working fast? Even if I don't want to use the logic, my brain has by default some logics in that. I am having 600, 10% is 60 because 10% is always 1 decimal. Numerator is 60 less than the denominator, so it is 10% less than total value. 700, 10% is 70, numerator is 70 less than denominator, 10% less than total. 80, 10 less, so 10 less. 90, 10 less. 100, 10 less. So our brain is by default considering that values. So if I am having 4.4 in the denominator, 10% will be equal to 0.44. So if the numerator is 0.44 less than denominator, then the answer will be 90%. Is it 0.44 less? No, it is just 0.3 less than denominator, which means my answer should be close to 90% and more than 90%. These are not the answers. Only option left out, that is 93.18. So whenever we are calculating, remember your problems should start always with denominator. If I give you denominator is 800, 50%, 400, 25%, 200, 10%, 80, 1%, 8. This value should strike directly into the brain. That is the first step we need to do for calculation. Depending on the numerator, we'll continue with the problems. Clear with this? Perfect. Let's look at the next question. Over the entire 5 months, Jan to May, by what percentage is the total exports of labor services lesser than total exports of the travel services? So total exports of labor less than total exports of travel. So travel should come in the denominator. We need to multiply with 100. Difference should come in the numerator. Difference of what? Of total exports of labor and total exports of travel. So let us add all the labor and all the travel together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and then 8, 9.0. 1, 2, 3, 4 and this will be 5 and this is 6. This is 6.8. The difference is 2.2 on 9.0 multiplied with 100. What did I tell you? When you have the denominator, first find out 50%, which is equal to 4.5, 25%, 2.25, 10%, 0.9. The answer is close to 25%, but less than 25%. So answer should be 24.44. Clear? Perfect. So with this, we'll end the session on comparisons. In our next session, we will be talking about the values with respect to successive percentage change. Okay. So what I expect you to do is go back home. Once you are done with the video, solve the test following this session and come prepared for the next class. Okay. See you in the next video, guys. Take care.